Hello, the game has started. It's me to go first. Just say hello to my opponent and we're off. Now, looking at the rack, initially cat looks like the play, QAT. I'd need a Y for QWERTY. That would have been a nice opening play. The keyboard layout. No Y for QWERTY, so I'll go with cat. Okay, I've duplicated tiles on the rack, so not ideal, but it's fairly balanced, I guess. Now, is Seward a word? Well, it wouldn't be an 8 from these tiles. So perhaps an RE. Warders isn't reward. No. Warders plus an E. Rewards plus an E. Okay, opponent's taken that spot. Now, is there something through AN that reaches the trip? Wanderers. Wow, pity that doesn't fit. Oh, it does fit. Wanderers. That's a 92-point play. That was handy. I've drawn the two G's, not ideal with the X, although Grex is a word, so that would sort the rack out somewhat for 28. The other option would be Dex, but a suboptimal rack leave. Beg. And it would give back easy score to opponent on the left of Wanderers. So not a huge fan of Dex. Now there's the hot spot everyone would be looking at, no doubt. And that's bound to be the play. Also gives back handy scores to opponent underneath Dex. But 57 points, hard to turn down at the best of times. What else is on offer? Do I have an EX play perhaps that reaches the double? Not that I can see. Now I do also have FedEx 32, but a terrible rack leave. So currently I'm thinking Dex underneath the A as the candidate play. That's no longer available. XED is good, but QIE not. I'm still looking at Grex here as a possibility, only because the rack leave is far better than if I was to play Dex. Well, it's not far better, it's similar actually. But if opponent has the Z, this could be a 60-point play quite easy. Or even a V or a W or a K. There's so many tiles that go there. It's just gifting opponent an easy score. So I wonder if, I was thinking of begged, but and maybe creating begged. EX is a pretty good rack leave. $22. I think I like the idea of Grex because it frustrates the S on the bottom, so it does have strategic merit. I'll go with Grex. Not great, drawing the V with the B and the G, but fairly balanced, so I should be thankful. I have diverge onto this E of Wanderers. Do I have a 6-letter play beginning with an I? I don't think so. Vibex is good. That'll do something to control the board, frustrate floaters and not create any hooks for the V. So Vibex not terrible in terms of board position management. Now what about this O? I've got overbid. That'll score quite well. 34, Z hotspot. Not ideal. But does get rid of a lot of the clunky consonants. Well, 2 of the 3. What else is on offer here? Looking at this E for a 4-timer, because that's going to be the best score short of a bingo. Diverge. Wow. That's definitely going to be the play for 48 points if it remains available. Opponent taking some time with this move. I don't think there's a bingo, but there might be. Okay, diverge remains available. Opponent's play not creating any better opportunity, so I'll go with that. Now, what do I have here? Nothing to go inside this area. Diverge takes a D and an S, possibly an R. Is there a 7 here? Not seeing a 7. Ombriety. No, that's sombrity. No, I'm just making up words. I suppose Moby. 31. Good score, good rack leave. Yebor is good. I wonder if Diverger is good. I think it's got a fair chance of being good. This would give back some score, but it's 41. Rackleaf not ideal. And it does take out a useful hook, so it would be worth doing. Bootery. Is Bootery good? $32. So, okay, opponent does take that spot and scores well in the process. Just wondered if I had a play like E-move. No. So what about Moby? I have Yebor here. That's a 31-point play. I like the Rackleaf after. What about this A? No, I think Moby looks alright. Few duplicates here, but fairly balanced. Termier, not a Metier. Metier. What about this O here? Mortier. Termite, but not Termire. Retimer. Miterer, I think is good, and Remiter. Yes, these two ring a bell. I think both are good. Remiter, so Miterer actually plays here. Oh, it still plays there. Oh, Miterer plays here now as well. Or Remiter, which one is better? Same score. Remiter. 87. Remiter. Oh, that's strange. I thought that was good. What about Miterer? Yeah, Miterer is good. I thought they were both good, Remiter and Miterer, but only Miterer. Okay, what have I got here? Do I have a 7 or an 8? The H looks potentially useful. Not seeing it. He is good. Okay, opponent scores 26 for Hugh. I have nothing to go after. I have an L, but can I reach this triple word? It would be a 6-letter play starting with an L. So what do I have? No, I can't see a 6 there, unfortunately. Now, do I have a H play? I have the leaf component of a word. The C, I'm still drawn back to the C because the CH synergy goes well. So, chain, ale chain, canial, ink, chain. Wow. I feel there's something, even if it's not a bingo, I feel I can reach the double with the CH play. Got to watch my time as well. What to do? This is I'm just not seeing it. What about a 5-letter play with the H? No, not seeing it. Inhale. Maybe just play the A up here because the rest of the rack is pretty good. Yeah, I'm going with this. Okay, do I have anything here now? 3 L's to come. Die takes a number of hooks. I wonder if I should just maybe take it out. Now, coline is good, I think. 28 gives back potentially high scores for opponent. Okay. Do I take out this hotspot? I think I do. La. Not many extensions to la. How many vowels? Only 11 vowels to come out of, and there's 23, so I don't mind a vowel heavy leave. I'm closing this lane down. Doesn't score much, but it has strategic merit. There we go, elation and toenail, that plays next to AR, and I've also no doubt got something through the C. So Just waiting for it to come to me. Okay, now does elation play? Toenail and elation. Uva takes an E and they both don't play. That's annoying. Now I'm going to have to dig deep with the C here. Wow, I'm not seeing it. Usually it jumps out. Coat line is good, but that's another E, not an A. Aloetic, no. Wow, I thought I was bingoing there, but it wasn't to be. What about the O? I just feel that there's something with that C. I think I'm gonna hang out for a bingo here. And what to play though? Maybe just an L. There are two L's to come and not very many vowels, so I'm gonna leave a vowel heavy rack. Okay, well I've got reaction now. Okay, opponent plays cons. Got reaction and what's the other one? Anoretic, that's the one, but that gives back a 9 timer. I'm going with reaction. I don't want to give a 9 timer to opponent, especially with a blank unseen. Yeah, anoretic would have left the A there and still the J and the Z to come, so it would have cancelled out the bingo, or worse, a 9 timer. Now back to my rack. What do I have here? Townie. Opponent plays. I've got Townie here. Do I give opponent easy floaters? No. I think what I do is I might just take this out, these floaters, and force him. He's not bingoing with these tiles anyway, so I'll go with twine. I draw the blank, interesting. Zooty and Zo. Opponent will probably take that spot. Or I could just, I'll go here. Zooty. And I've got 8 seconds. PG. PG, I don't think I can go out. So I'll probably go overtime, but that's fine. Yeah, I've gone overtime. That's okay. The game is won. GP. I can play Poos and Po, but just making sure there's definitely no outplay. Gepu is no good. Yeah, I'll go with Poos and Po. And then G will be, where will I play my G? Our opponent's gone out. So, final score 502 to 345. Let's see what we missed. So cat was best for the opening rack, no surprise there. Fascia for 25, feign for 22. And Wanderers was the only bingo there, so glad to have spotted that one. Cisco, Sasco, those are big plays, 41 points at 8A across onto the F. Cisco and Sasco, Casco, however you pronounce that. Opponent goes with Coco. And then Grex for 28. But yeah, I did look at Dex, but didn't like the comeback scores potential to opponent after playing Dex. And then Arioso's opponent had, but tricky to spot with the blank. He goes with Ooze for 18. Now, Grieved or Diverge were both the top plays for 48. Abusive, Amusive, Suasive, and were there any others? Vesicular, Through the Sea. That's an interesting one. But opponent spots one of the top scoring bingos. And then Moby was best for 31 with an ERT rack leave. Val heavy for opponent. He does spot the top play for 32. Now, Mitera was the only bingo. I don't know why I thought Remiter was good as well, but erase that from the memory, just Mitera. And Heem through the AM, opponent had a 36-point play there. He went with Hugh for 26. Now, there's the bingo. I looked at that C and I really felt there was something through it. One of these weird words, and lo and behold, there it is in all its glory. Achenial, I think you pronounce it. So it's like ache with Nial at the end. Achenial. Nice word. So that was a miss. What was the other one? Anvil at 13J. Oh, okay. Anvil. But a S and a blank to come. Yeah, not sure about that one. So I played the A off. Now, opponent's Val heavy again plays Saw for 14. That seems best. And again, I spotted Coline, but I didn't like the comeback scores it offered. Helio for 27 was 12A. Yeah, not bad, but it gives back about 30 points to opponent most of the time, if not more. A play of Hazy, for example. and the J is still out there. Haji, no, I don't like Helio on in retrospect. And Unai for 11. So I did take out that lane because Die has a million hooks and an easy bingo lane with a high potential score and a blank unseen. So still happy with my play. Now opponent's got Unai, still a bit vowel heavy. He goes with Uva. Elation and Toenail are homeless bingos. Aloof was the best play according to Analyzer in terms of score and rack leave. Very strong rack leave. And E5. Aloof. Okay, that's not bad. It creates a bingo lane by leaving the A there, and it doesn't interfere with the C and the O. So that's not bad actually. What did I do? I just played off the L because I knew there were so many consonants to come, so I didn't mind the vowel heavy rack leave of AEINOT, and it paid off in the end. Now opponent's getting closer to bingo territory, but he spots the top play there as there's no bingo, and Actioner, that would have been a good one. Yeah, Actioner. Anoretic is the other one I spotted. Creation, not bad either, leaving a T next to the double letter. Reaction, yeah, I should have gone with creation. Anyway, that's fine. Join for 41 was the top play for opponent, and then Twoney at A10. Yes, that's the play. That's a $2 coin, I think, in Canada. A toonie. So TWONIE, that would have been nice. 40-point play and not giving anything back to opponent. I went with Twine, as I could see the remaining tiles were just not bingo friendly. So I didn't mind about leaving these floaters here for opponent to use. It did take out a J or Z hotspot. Not a J, the J had been played, just a Z hotspot. So blind for 22 was the top play. Now Zooty for 65 was the top score. But Posy probably better because GT better than GP as the rack leave, but only marginally. And I played Zooty, then Alit or Alp for 8, and then Poe for 10 was the top play there, and then opponent goes out with par. So that was the end of the game. Yeah, pretty good game. I think opponent had a bit of a tough time there with vowel heavy racks, and then the blank at the end with the Z pretty much sealed it. So I hope you enjoyed watching that game, and I will see you next time.